This is the 4th update in a span of a week, and we actually got 2 well-requested features back, so it seems like we're slowly working our way through the wish list, but more on that and what we could also be getting soon, right after Skins Monkey.
Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey.
Last video, I covered the infamous refund bug that was used in a pro match. Quick recap, you could drop a weapon to your teammate, then your teammate could shoot the weapon and send it back to you before the buy time expires, which would allow you to refund it. Refunding normally wouldn't work if you shoot the weapon yourself, so this was kind of a loophole, or as Valve officially calls it, a bug, which they finally decided to fix in today's update. Then the next one is about the Premier leaderboard, which has been in calibration for over 4 months. That's more than half of the season's time. This didn't look right, and a lot of people think it's because there are a lot of cheaters stacked on the leaderboard, which wouldn't give Premier a good look. But today's update provided us with some clarity, saying that Season 2's world and regional leaderboards are now populated. This almost sounds like Valve is saying, no, we did not forget to do anything, the leaderboards just hadn't been populated yet, which, you know, whatever. As you can see, the leaderboard is back, and based on how things look today, the highest rated player is 35k, has an awfully high win rate percentage, and there's a lot of yellow here. Let me know if you think this looks clean or not. Then, under the miscellaneous patch notes, we have these tiny bangers. CS2 never ever got a HUD glow effect for the rarity of the skin used. Everything was just the same color. This update added a new setting called Glow Weapon with Rarity Color. After you enable it, you get the rarity color back on your HUD. I could just do the insert joke moment here, but let's just take the win for now. Then previously, if you added a sticker on the front of an AK, the sticker would basically fall behind this gap or these gaps. Today's update allows you to place your sticker so it goes in front of the gaps instead, showing the full sticker in full action, but only if it's not scraped too much. So more or less a joyful update for skins enthusiasts. However, Hopshi was quick to point out that there's something wrong with the shaders here, so that just means everything is in order then. Now that we're seeing some of these updates, hopefully we'll get some other things that we actually also want. But the list right now is long, very long. However, this Reddit post by Powerful Seesaw 8927 from 3 weeks ago is one that I'm keeping my eyes on because Valve actually replied to it. The Powerful Seesaw basically concluded in this post that the inconsistency in CS2's movement is real and reproducible, which is probably why the game doesn't feel right for a lot of us. And the big thing here is that they actually provided reproducible tests. Valve responded to this post by basically asking what program they used. OP replied. Valve replied to that, basically saying how basically testing this is somewhat flawed. They provided their own script, but most importantly, they clarified that they know that there is a problem with how CS2 calculates acceleration. They know that there is a frame rate dependent acceleration issue. They're admitting that it's a problem and calling it a one work item that we are aware of. So at least it's on their radar, and this would be a huge win for movement. But the big takeaway from all this is that Powerful Seesaw provided reproducible steps, which Valve said they wanted, and they replied. So I guess this is what it's going to take. The reason I brought this post up is because we're seeing a lot of small updates now. Also, to spice things up even more, the same Powerful Seesaw who wrote this post also created this one, which is about a week old now, but basically they concluded why the spray feels off in CS2. The shortest answer that I can give you, but if you want to read this, I'll link it down below, is that the core issue is in how the view angles are updated during the recoil recovery. CSGO has a smooth straight line recovery pattern, but CS2 has a zigzag pattern with 2 to 4 directional changes between bullets. It basically creates a jittery feeling that makes sprays feel unstable and harder to control. It pretty much breaks the sense of flow that you had in CSGO. Now, Valve hasn't replied to this post, but they replied to the previous one. However, both are from the same guy, so huge kudos to Powerful Seesaw, and let's see what happens. That's what I got for you today. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
The full mag, he's choking out.